Hey, good morning, everybody. Hey, Sandy, how you
Morning,
doing? How
good
you doing?
morning, Sandy. How you doing, sister?
Yep, it's Tuesday in Badak, and it's a beautiful day. Got the aircon running. Got the two children in the room with us because they know where the aircon is. They ain't stupid. And I hope you're having a Sandy. I hope you're having a great day. Hopefully, you can hear me. I got to check out our audio real quick.
Maybe. Oh, you don't do that
Yeah, we're checking out the audio. It seems that we're coming across good. And I'm using StreamYard, so hopefully everything works out well. So how you doing, Sandy? How's your day? How's your evening in the United States?
again. Is it raining there, Sandy?
I just hope that we're not multi-streaming. In other words,
Hey,
one
good
and two
morning,
streams.
Rodney. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rodney. How you doing, man? Did you have a good day, or you're having a good day, or good morning, wherever you're at in the world?
Not feeling well. Wow,
Well,
what
you got
happened?
COPD.
Love.
Oh, yeah, you do. You just don't want to mess with your lungs. Your lungs and your heart. Well, they say that's not the most important organ in your body. They say your liver is the most. Well, your heart.
Liver. Because if the liver will have the problem, will affect your, not the heart, will affect your kidney.
Affects everything.
Not,
The liver is
for,
your filtration system through your body. But the way I look at it, your heart and your lungs are most important because without them, you wouldn't
no
be walking.
liver.
The liver filters your all the top. Well, hopefully filters all the toxins and everything out of
Yeah.
your blood. Well, Sandy, I hope you get better, man. Yeah, I do. I really do hope you get better. Hey, how you doing, Beth? How you doing?
Morning, Beth. Good morning.
Oh, you uh, got asthma. Ugh.
Asthma,
Have you had that your whole life, or is it just something that, and it does happen, something that has come
yeah,
about in the past couple of years?
especially when
You're in
you
heart failure.
inhale. What? Be careful, Sandy. You have to see your doctor.
That's what she said up here. She says she
Yeah,
has to go see her doctor.
that's heart failure.
That's not good. That is not. Well,
Yeah,
you don't know what to say.
yeah.
I mean,
Actually, no.
the proper medications probably can help you out,
Yeah,
but
actually, when I was primary fourth grade, I have that heart failure. That's why I got rest for 1 month.
rest for 1 month.
Mm-mm. Not going to school.
Hey, Rodney, who's going to be the first? What'll be the first televised game for Monday Night Football? I don't keep up with it anymore. I used to, but not even near like I used to.
Papa in the Philippines.
Papa, I'll tell you right now, it's hot and it's humid.
Yeah.
No rain. No rainfall all day today. Tomorrow, that's a different story, but tomorrow's tomorrow. But it's the typical hot, humid.
Yeah.
Sandy, do you smoke? Did you smoke years ago, or I'm just curious. Yeah, I don't know. What would they call it? I posted it. I know it's not your responsibility to read all my posts. I'm not saying that, but I did post it. I don't know. I hope I'm not like I said a few minutes ago. I hope I'm not doing the dumb thing of streaming on two different
Two
things.
different, yeah.
Yeah, that was. I don't know what happened, and I'm not going to make it up. I had no idea. Yeah, the old days when you sat in the back and your parents were smoking it up.
Yeah.
I remember
But
them days.
they said more risks for those people who was not
Oh yeah.
smoking when they inhale smoke from other.
Well, God, I growing up in my house, it was like the smoke and everything like that. I mean, we were being set up, you know. Now, I'm not saying our parents were awful parents. People didn't know, you know. People didn't know back in the '70s, late '60s, early '70s. The people didn't know. Yeah, my parents and my mother died of cancer. You know, you're going to Eastern
Eastern
Samar.
Samar.
Where's that at, Miles?
South.
South? Everything's south. We're about as north,
It's
almost as north as you can get, which is nice because the expats, I don't understand why they all want to be south and like in Cebu and those other areas like that, and we're up here. At place, I'm telling you, prices are a lot cheaper up here than they are down south. Do you think so? That's what I've been told. I never actually lived there for any kind of length of time, but people tell you it's expensive, like Cebu and places. Yeah, parents smoking it up. Take it in the station wagon in the wintertime with all the windows closed and the heater blaring. Yeah, I remember them days. They didn't know, man. Hey, D, Cebu. Oh.
Civic ear.
You got one of them.
Ear.
There, no, I don't want to be disrespectful to him. D,
This is
Cebu.
You just call him D.
I'll just call you D. There you go,
Yeah,
D.
D.
It looks to be a female. I'll just call you D.
Yeah.
You know, I used to really enjoy watching college football than professional. College football played to win. I'm sorry, and people think I don't know, but professional, it just seems it's all about showboating and making a dollar. You know what I mean? And it just seems college guys they're playing to win. You know? Yeah, yeah. Diesel, not Diesel, but what was it? JP5. But hey, Joe, I want to ask you a question. I know a lot of times the heroes would take on Diesel at times. Is JP5 just a cleaner grade of Diesel? I don't know. I'm asking. I have no idea. Is Diesel just JP5, is it just a cleaner grade of Diesel? Because I remember the old spin test in the bottle before they take on fuel, they go like that in a bottle and they look at it and the pilot would look at it to see if it was clear. Hey, good evening there, Mr.
Good
Big
morning,
E's.
good evening, bigays.
Big E's.
Bigays.
I was an HT welder.
Pedro Garcia. Hello, hello,
Hello, hello,
hello.
Westons. Hello, hello,
Hello,
hello,
hello,
hello.
hello, hello, hello.
So, what do you want to talk about today? I always leave it up to the comments.
Yeah,
So if you got
it's much
questions
but
appropriate, I'm going
yeah,
to say it right now, appropriate questions. We'll do the best of our ability to answer them.
there's no need to put on the topic. Just go from their comments.
Oh, September. Okay, September 7th. You can get American football over here on satellite, right? Yeah, right
Yeah.
at the I don't know if you want to say the top or the bottom, but it's like in the 200s. The channel you can watch them if you get the right package.
Yeah, Ireland,
Ireland,
Ireland. It's
Ireland. My daughter, God, I wish I knew where she was at. Her husband is a contractor. I don't know what kind of work he does, but she's living in Ireland. Jamie.
Jamie Callahan.
Yeah, she loves it. She
Yeah.
loves it. Yeah. Said the people are a different breed of people. You know, I mean, when they moved into the place, their house. Yes, Jamie.
Okay.
When they moved into the house, they said people in the neighborhood came, Irish came, and kind of like a welcoming thing. Yeah, she likes it there. JP8, but they use JP5. I think it's JP5. Daryl, we're talking over 20 years ago, man. Yeah, it used to be really clear, and they do the spin. They call it the spin test, I guess you would call it, where it's in a bottle and they go like this, and and then the pilot looks at it, looking for any kind of settlement or anything like that. Which I understand. You don't want to put junk into the aircraft; it'll fall out of the sky. Yeah, I love it. Though you would love Ireland. When I was living in Scotland, I went over to Ireland a couple times. I loved it. Beautiful, green. You know, I mean, green.
Is it cold?
Yeah, it can get chilly, but it rains. Like Scotland. Scotland's always raining. Yeah, yeah, the JP5. I don't know what planes.
Good morning, Todd. Good morning. That fire.
Yeah, JP4. Oh, I missed you. Hold on. Yeah, I wasn't involved. I wasn't what we call in the Navy, they call them Airedales. I wasn't an Airedale. All I remember is like when they landed, they told us we all had to get off the helo except for the pilot and maybe the co-pilot. I don't remember. They said, "Hey, y'all need to get off real quick." We get off because something could go bad, really wrong by the refueling.
Mhm.
They refueled, and then you see the pilot going like this. Get your butts back in here. We go in there. See, we didn't do that. One time we didn't do that. I mean, they land on a deck or something like that, and we were inside. We stayed there and they fueled up, but there was an incident. Well, knee jerk reaction where I guess a fire started or something. I don't know. And then after that, they said, "Hey, when they're refueling, you got to get out," which is fine. I don't care. Danoon,
What do noon?
yeah, Danoon. I love Danoon is in Hoylock, Hoylock, Scotland. The lock was called Hoylock, and that's the area. Now I wasn't a part of the ship at the time. Simon Lake was there. I wasn't a crew. I wasn't a part of the Simon Lake. I was part of something different. F-15s.
I was
Oh, you're a GSM? Grape ape? Yeah. I think, be honest with you, I think I was in from 84 to 2004. I think up until the tail end, like the 2000s, I think that was the best time to be in because you still had your Vietnam vets there, you know. And I mean, we had Vietnam vets that were in the Navy for like 30 something years. But then they started fading away and just things just started changing. What are you doing? Oh, you're showing off your banana cake?
That's my banana cake,
Yeah.
banana bread yesterday.
Yeah, that banana cake is good, man. And it's not dry. Yeah, of course. You're always going to miss your home, you know?
Mm.
And I mean, there's times I miss Philadelphia, not very much, but there's times I miss it, you know? All the mom and pop restaurants, the delis there, you know, especially on Broad Street. Then you had your little side streets would have your mom and pop Italian restaurants. Oh, food, food. Yes, I love Italian food. Yeah, yeah. It was like I said, Weston. At one time, we just stayed. We stayed inside the helo, whatever helo we were on. They fuel it, and then we take off. But something must have happened. I don't know. I'm not part of the loop or anything like that. And all of a sudden, when they landed, and the pilot said, "Hey, you guys got to get out." I was like, "We're not. Is this where we're not coming here?" And it says, "Nah, we're refueling. You got to get out." I said, "All right." We always had good pilots, man. Always had good pilots.
Holland.
Holland, the country, Holland.
Mm.
County Clare. My, I'm not sure exactly because it's all like for the longest time. I just found it. Well, my daughter Stephanie did a family tree, my father's side, and I always thought we were from like, we were from Germany. Come to find out, his side of the family is from Prussia, and then they migrated down to Ontario, and then from Ontario to Pottsville, Pennsylvania. My grandfather was a coal miner. But for the longest time, everybody says, well, Prussia is part of Germany. No, it's not. It's its own country. It's just a small
What country?
Prussia. It's a small, tiny country up in the northwestern corner of Germany. Germany and Russia. Now, is it still there? I haven't looked it up in years. They say we still have family there, but I don't know. Like I said, for years I used to think we were from Germany, somewhere in Germany. Then all of a sudden, nope, that was a lie. Now my mother's side, they got a weird family tree, really weird. My mother's maiden name was Scudder, Scudder, and they say, I don't know if it's true, that one way or another, everybody with the last name, like me, not you, because you would be married to me, is related one way or another. Not with distant cousins or, a relative one way or another, the Scudders. And they're originally from, I believe I've been to, well, another thing. Some were from England, some were from Ireland and Scotland. And they were supposed to be very well off. And I was like, well, where's my share? Where's my cut? Why am I don't know. Yeah, my grandfather, man, he was 14. He was in the U.S. He was 14 years old when he joined the Marines for World War II. 14.
Hey, good morning, Polly. Good morning. Good morning.
Michigan. Hey, Paulie, how you doing? Michigan.
Michigan.
Michigan. Say
Michigan.
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 Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, Michigan, great. You live near Ted Nugent, Paulie? Why isn't this? Okay, there you go. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Paulie. Good morning to you too. Oh, we're having a bonding moment with Daryl and Paulie. We're having a bonding moment.
Actually, I'm watching the video of Pauli about the pizzas.
Pizzas. You know what I think is unique about Michigan itself is the state police. They got the old style lights on top.
Mm.
They got these big lights. You know, the red. I think a red or blue. I don't remember. They got the old ones. Most of them got the LED going across the top where they flash.
Mhm.
They still got the round ones, which is cool. He's been to Ted's house. I wonder if Ted Nugent is like. I know he's very outspoken in his beliefs, which is fine. He can do that. But I know he loves hunting. He likes guns. He loves hunting. I just like to know what he's like. Not in the attention of the public. You know, he was a great. No, he was. It's not that he was. He is a great guitarist. Oh, you have a bunch of ties, one way or another with him.
Mhm.
Midland.
Oh yeah, Sandy
It's a
from
Michigan reunion.
Michigan
Hey,
also.
it's a Michigan reunion. That's fine. I don't care. Yeah, Paulie. That's just one thing that's so unique about them. You know what I mean? They don't have the LED strips going across the top. They had this big. Well, I think it's in the center. It really doesn't matter, but it's on top, and
Mhm.
and you can never say, "Well, I didn't see the lights." Be like, "Dude, look! I got a beacon sitting on top of my car. You didn't see that? Whatever." Yeah, Michigan. Michigan's got a lot of Flint.
I like
Where I can go. I lived in. How far are you gonna be from Foley, Alabama? I lived in Foley, Alabama for a few. I was working the construct. I was doing construction work when the big beach house boom was going on there, and I worked there for a while. But I lived in Foley, Alabama. Now, when I was there, it was nothing. The town was real small. But I kept in contact with a couple of guys there, and they said it has boomed. Yeah, I liked Foley. Flint. Don't drink the water. That's all I got to say.
what?
The water's bad in Flint.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it was bad at one time. I don't know if it is anymore. Hey,
Hey,
Misha, what is
good morning,
up?
Miss.
Miss Misha. She's my troll hound. You know what I mean? She don't let them get by. Oh, hell no. Boosh.
Misha, good
Good
morning.
morning,
How are
Misha.
you,
Glad to
sis?
see you. Glad to see you.
How are you?
In Foley? Yeah, Foley, Alabama. It's like, God, maybe not even a half hour drive from Foley. Probably not even that. It's been such a long time from Foley to Gulf Shores. And then they got a place there. I don't know if it's still there on the Gulf Shores, the Barefoot Bar. We used to go there every day after lunch. I'm not after lunch, after work.
Mm.
Yes, Foley to be Pacific. Yeah, you'll like it. It's I don't know. Like I said, it. People have told me it's grown. But when I was there, it was a nice small town. And go down to the docks and get fresh shrimp. Yeah. When the shrimp boats come in, get some fresh shrimp. Aha, Misha. Yeah, I liked living up. There's just certain events that happen. I was like, nah. I would tell it, but I gotta get out of here. Just watch yourself when you go there, man. Watch who the people you accompany yourself with.
Where?
Huh?
Where
In
in?
Foley. Well, it's not Foley, but the surrounding areas. Let me just say this much. A lot of rednecks. Well, it used to be. I don't know about anymore. We're talking maybe 20, 24, 25 years ago. Things changed that in
Okay.
25 years, but yeah, a
The,
lot of
the years
rednecks.
pass by already. A lot of changes.
Yeah, you're not too far from Pole. I used to go to Pensacola, and I can't remember the highway. It was uh, it used to take us maybe 45 minutes to get there. What you eat, Miles?
Uh, Misha, here we go.
Banana cake.
Yesterday I made a banana bread.
No, boy, that's called bread.
Yeah, banana bread. You want some?
Yeah, it is. That's what I've been told. It's like, but I just hope it didn't. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been, like I said, I haven't been there in years. I just hope it didn't outgrow its charm. Holy. There used to be a place there. It looked like a barn. It was in the town, and I don't know what it was. Probably the barn, but I don't remember the name of it. But you can buy like boots there, working boots, and they were reasonable. And if I can remember right, I think the barn was. I think the place was painted red. The barn itself. I'm getting okay. Okay, where am I? Hopefully, I clicked on it.
Pensacola, Florida.
Nothing's wrong with Weston. Nothing's wrong with Foley. Nothing's wrong with Foley. Some people just don't. I mean, for me, I just don't want to deal with that city life. You know. You can see
Is it crowded?
Pensacola. Yeah.
But
Pensacola, it can be. Yeah. Another place in Florida used to be Mayport. Mayport used to be nice. Now they say that is. Yeah, banana bread. And the more overripe they are, the better tasting they are. It is.
yeah,
Miles, that's a short.
and just only a nickname.
Her real name is Milagros.
Milagros.
Yeah, that's her birth name, Milagros. Yeah, they do. Well, because it's a Navy town, just like Virginia Beach, right outside the gate of Little Creek Amphib Base. If you go, I think it's east down the road. What was the road called? Little Creek Boulevard. If you go down that road, off to your left hand side, there's a Philippine deli there. Great food. Great. I know y'all don't. You're like, okay, dude, whatever. But really good food. And also that area, Virginia Beach, in that area is a very high Philippine population because of the naval base. Yeah, unfortunately. I talked to a guy a couple of days ago, and he has one job, and he's just struggling. He was thinking about getting a second job, and he was telling me that he sat down with his accountant, and they were pinching numbers, and he said, "I ain't getting no second job." And I was like, "Why? Why not?" I said, "Well, you were saying you had to." He goes, "You know how much more money I'll be paying in taxes?" He says, "I am so fed up paying all these taxes. I'm done." He said, "By the end of the day, he wouldn't make that much more getting a second job." He figured out the gas it would cost him to get there, the food, the money he had to spend for lunch or dinner or whatever, and the taxes. He says, "I wouldn't be making that much more." And he'd be stressed. He said, "I'll be stressed out." Yeah. Florida is, people say, they say, well, Florida's a tax, was it tax-free state, but the property tax there will kill you. That's what I've been told. I never owned property in Florida, but they said the property tax is very expensive.
Maybe that is the email of Misha.
Where is my phone? Oh, I won't read it out loud, okay? Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. I'll read it later. I won't read it on. Yeah, you got to move the. And they have. I don't know if anybody knows. You got Anniston, Alabama. There's no, that closed down. Never mind. They shut that one down. I would live like he's going, Foley, Alabama, where Pensacola is just like a 45-minute. And if an emergency and they got to fly you out, it ain't going to take you no time to get there. But yeah, Alabama, I liked it. I lived in Foley, and then I went to school in an Army base in Anniston when I was in the military. See, when I was in the Navy, I did a lot of non-Navy stuff. You know what I mean? I went to a lot of non-Navy schools like Anniston, CBRD school there. Oh, okay, Misha. Okay, I got you. Hi.
Send it to me to through
Oh, your grandbaby,
messenger.
yeah.
Messenger, Misha. They sent a photo of
Her baby.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have her a messenger?
No, you just tell her. Tell her.
You not. I don't have to tell her anything. You're telling her right now.
Yeah, I send it to my messenger.
If you want Myles, because Myles, she's a Facebook queen. If you just send me your Facebook name, and if you want, she'll friend you. I'm not really that much into Facebook.
My messenger name is Myles Navarro Monday.
You don't say that public. Now I'm gonna have everybody.
That's fine. Everybody will become my friends.
Yeah, if you want to, just send me the. Well, she just told you her name, but if you didn't get it, you can go ahead and email me again. And what I'll do is I'll give her your Facebook name, and she'll send you a friend request. She's into Facebook. I post videos on Facebook, but I don't get deep into Facebook. I don't live by the Facebook. That's what I'm trying to say. You're gonna have your 300,000 Facebook friends, Myles. You're popular.
No,
I'm joking.
It's less than 100. It's 8.
I just got my family. That's it.
80 plus.
And I think I have Daryl. I think. I don't remember.
Daryl and Florence. Daryl and Florence. And
I think I have Daryl. I don't remember.
Your family member.
Do you deal, hey, Paulie, do you deal with, a lot with subs? I used to, when I went to Holy Lock, I used to tell, some mariners will come in, they switch out crews to blue and gold. And I used to say, I don't know how you all do it. I could not be stuck inside of something like that for that long period of a time.
Mm.
And they say you get used to it. The Submariner community is a whole different community. Whole different. I ain't got nothing against them. Yeah, it gets cold. Michigan gets cold.
Back to the Philippines, Paulie.
Yeah, I was surface too. When I was on a ship.
Mhm.
I was on. The funny thing is, a lot of times I get sent to a ship. I spend a couple months there, and then squadron will call in and say, "Hey, they needed me to," and I leave. And they say if you're gone for more than 30 days, I think they said you lose that billet. No, I wasn't special forces or anything like that.
24 years.
You didn't learn. See, they offered me that. Though they offered me to work, you know, for the government, and I was like, man, I had enough. I had enough. I got to go. I just seen things that I knew weren't right. I'm not talking about your line of work. I know what you do. But they basically wanted me to do exactly what I was doing before, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm done." I also was thinking about going merchant marine. Was it MS, MSA, MS? I think it was MSA. But some guy came and said, "You don't want to do that, man. You don't want to do that."
Mhm.
All right, thank you, Misha.
Thank you, Miss. Thank
Yes,
you.
MSC. Yeah, but I was kind of like I was going to go on an oiler, and I was kind of like I can't do that. Yeah, a lot of money. But see, I was told that no matter what your rank is in the military, you always start at like the bottom. You know what I mean? And you got to work your way up. That's what I was told. Now, is that actual? I have no idea. But that didn't bother me. Just people said you got to deal with the politics, and I was like, I'm done. Okay, I tap. Nope, I'm not doing it. I even had an application in
What is MS?
military sea lift command.
Mhm.
The other guys, they do a lot. They do a lot. So so tell us some of the secrets, Daryl. Tell them some of the secrets. Is there really such thing as UFOs? Tell us the secrets. How about Bigfoot? Is there really a Bigfoot? He's like, what are you talking about? No, like I said, I enjoyed the Navy up until the last maybe 2 years. And I was like, I knew it was time for me to go. I just knew it was time for me to go. What am I doing?
No.
You know, though I never thought of that until the first time I was flying here to the Philippines, and there was a kid. He was like maybe 13, 14 years old. He was half half Filipino and Caucasian. I don't know who was with him. I don't know who was with him, but he started questioning everything, and he even asked the stewardess, "He says, this plane is so heavy. How does it fly? Why doesn't it just drop out of the sky?" You know what I mean? And it kind of like, yeah, he's right. I know it's stupid. I don't need these anymore. Yeah, see, those heavy things can get off the floor, get off the ground. Do you ever see those real, like, people, that will probably say the real big ones that got the tongue in the back that comes down? I always wonder about them.
Drop on the ground.
Huh?
Will drop on the ground.
No, they fly.
Right. You go.
Where do you get most of them? I always had a, oh yeah, oh yeah. I still ain't got it right. I ain't gonna lie to you, Paulie. I still ain't got it right. You know, you see a shirt,
It's
excuse me.
hard. It's hard to find the size for Brent Olive.
Yeah, I mean, in the States, you can buy, I can buy a large or an extra large, and I'm fine. Here, I buy a large or an extra large, and I'm like, what? You know? And I can always tell because I put my arm, you know, from the bottom, I put my arm and I'll see how far it comes out. And I'm like, no,
Those
this ain't
those
gonna work.
shirts that you bought in Tribal is not good.
Yeah, the ones tribal has
Yeah,
good. They're American tribal. You'll see them in malls.
malls. Yeah.
Yeah, they're American made. All right, and it'll say on the tag "Made in the USA." Now the ones that are made in China, you're like, and this like this shirt here, this one here, it's kind of like it feels like plastic, you know. And they wear a lot of them around. I know why they wear these kind of shirts, the stretchy ones,
Mm-mm.
is because you know they one size fits all. Just some. I'm trying to be nice, but some people they'll walk around with their shirts too tight,
Mm-mm.
which I can't stand tight clothes. I don't like wearing tight clothes, and and that's why they wear these stretchy shirts.
It's a long time that we didn't go to that
Yeah,
shop
I haven't. Yeah,
anymore.
I gave up
You
on.
need now. You need to get some more. You don't have any.
I don't want to get all tribals though. That's all that in the front tribal. You know?
No, there are plain.
Huh?
There are plain.
Oh, plain shirts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I ain't an airplane guy, though, man. I guess the real big ones that got the tongue in the back. I call it the tongue. You know, it drops down. It's the one you always see like special forces running out the back and skydiving. Yeah, but it is a lot of people. I know a lot of expats. They just order from Amazon. You know, they order it from the States. But now with the tariff thing going on, it's not as cheap as it used to be.
C C130.
I mean, Miles knows more better than I do about fitting of clothes. You know, but you got like a half a million. Don't deny it. You got like a half a million clothes, and it's like,
Yeah, but those the it's too tight. I don't know why I don't like tight clothes anymore.
I can't stand tight clothes.
Yeah, I want
I
to
can't wear tight clothes.
getting old, so I don't.
Even when
I
I was
want,
even when I was in shape, okay, I couldn't stand tight clothes. I just
I want loose.
yeah, those big planes. They're like, how's that thing take off? You know? Or better yet, how's that thing land? Because you know you got all that weight pushing, just like aircraft carriers. Well, I know how they do it. They got that wire going across that holds them back until they pick up, the engines that are full, and then. But yeah, it's just you got a lot of clothes, a lot of. Don't deny it. She got she got clothes that she probably doesn't even know you have, which is fine.
Yeah.
She got a lot of clothes.
No, Polly. Okay. Thank you, Polly.
All right, Paulie, thank you for showing up, man. I do appreciate it. And you have a good night in Michigan. Good night.
All right. All right.
This ain't gonna be very long. It's just something to try. Yeah. So do y'all like yeah, I think we're just hey, good morning, Holden Falcon, Reggae.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. Hope you I don't know where you're at. I'll say you're from the States. Hope you're having a good evening. Oh, he's probably here. I don't know.
No, maybe this probably in US.
You think so?
Yeah. Are you from US? Holden Falcon? Holden Falcon.
I know I
Reggae.
said. I'm not saying just the
Reggae.
yeah, Holden Falcon Reggae.
Yeah.
Reggae.
Reggae. Reggae.
Are you a Bob Marley fan? I think that man was a genius. Very talented. Very, very talented. We didn't get any beef. We got pork, and it was what 270 a kilo.
That's the bone.
How much the pork?
The solid meat is 300.
300. It's going up, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, meat prices here are going up, man.
Yeah. But when
He's from New Zealand.
beef meat Darrell is the solid meat is 400. Is it?
I don't. You know more
Yeah,
than
400 per kilo.
you're the king of the kitchen.
400 per kilo.
Yeah, prices here are going up, ain't they? You think so?
Yes.
Yeah. Even with the local stuff, it's going up.
Yeah.
Like the pig, the pork, and how about the vegetables? Are they going up?
Yeah.
They're going up too. See, and it's all local stuff. So tariffs have nothing to do with it. New Zealand. I never. Were you born and raised in New Zealand? I never been there, but I heard really good things about it. I've never been there. I'm not gonna lie to you all and say, "Oh, I've been over." I mean, I've been to places that a lot of people would never go, but I never been to New Zealand. Hacks. That's all you get.
Yeah.
Hack.
Yeah.
You don't go in there and say, I want a piece of tenderloin. They'll look at you like, what? You say, I want 2 kilos. I want 4 kilos. I want 3 kilos. Well, okay, that's a good question in that line. If you want a piece of meat that has very, very little fat,
Yeah.
what do you tell them? What do you say to them?
Just say to them that um, a solid meat with little fat.
Little fat?
Fat.
Okay.
But sometimes, Darrell, if you don't tell them that or say them that, they will give you a meat with skin.
Yeah, the skin, the hide. And how can you eat hide? You can't. It's leather before it's been dried out.
Sometimes the male likes it.
The male,
Yeah, the I mean the male person,
the man.
man,
Oh, okay.
and
I can't.
they boil it until it a little bit soft already, and then cut into strip, and they
Yeah,
put
but it's
they
leather.
no they cut into strip and then put some onion
I'm all ears. I'm just.
and
It's leather.
ginger, some vinegar,
So, is it one of them things you slow cook?
slow cook until a bit not very soft because that is another.
You know what they do in Egypt? If any has been to Egypt, you'll swear by this. Okay, you can buy in Egypt. You can buy. They say it's leather. Okay, leather jackets for real cheap. Okay, but a lot of them are all the same color, like an off yellow or a dark yellow. You know what they do?
What's that?
Because I watched them one time. I was
Yeah.
when I was in Egypt. They dip it or they soak it in camel pee. I was like, what's in there? You know, I'm wondering. My problem is a lot of times I'll say something without thinking about saying it. In other words, no filter. And as I was thinking about it, what's in there? I asked the guy, what's in there? And he said something, but it wasn't. I don't know what line, Arabic maybe. I had no idea. And I looked at the guy and he goes, you don't want to buy them. I said, why? He says, it's camel pee. And I was like, what? He says, yeah, that's how they dye them. They, they soak them in camel pee. And he says, go up to because they had some jackets hanging up. He goes, go up and smell it. I was like, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. He says, go over and you'll see what I'm talking about. He says, the only reason I'm telling you to smell them is because they just completed making them.
Darren, you asked Florence if about the skin.
Yeah, I like reggae, man. I do. I like all kinds. The only music I don't like is that
Yes, my son.
I even like rap. If you actually ever sat there and listened to rap, they're telling a story. Now, I don't like gangster rap. I'll tell you right now. All right, it's not that I like or dislike it. I'll listen to it, but the music that I really can't is that old whining country. I can't listen to it. You know, I can't listen to it. The modern country, would they? Well, I don't even look at that as country music. Though maybe you'll be able to give me a name for it. People say it's not real country. The real country music is that whining old country music.
Yeah.
Where I don't hate it, but I don't prefer to listen to it. Born and raised in
Okay.
New Zealand. I've never been. I always wanted to
New
be there.
Zealander.
New Zealand. Yeah, I just never went there. You know, been to Australia, been to UK, England, Scotland, Ireland, Canada. Canadians are great people too, man. I don't care what anybody says. Canadians are great people. You don't judge the people by their government, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else? Oh, it's late. It's what, going on 9 o'clock?
9 o'clock.
Hell. What time we in bed? We
8.
usually no. What time we after dinner? Clean the dishes.
Okay.
Probably around 6:30.
Yeah,
We're in the
6 o'clock we are already on the bed, but
watching.
we don't sleep
No,
immediately.
no,
We
no, no.
watch TV
Let's
there.
rephrase that. Brent don't sleep.
No, it doesn't mean that I lie down there. It doesn't mean that
I wish I could
I
do what you
sleep
do.
immediately.
I
No,
wish I could do what you do. Miles takes cat naps.
it takes 15 to 20 minutes for, and then I fall asleep.
When you're laying there, what I do is I go like this. Not that I'm going to mess with her. I just want to see if she's awake. Do I
But
care? No, not really.
when I woke up at midnight, that's the bad thing. I cannot go back to sleep anymore.
Yeah, we're gonna call it quits here shortly. We're just like I said. Miles enjoys doing the probably another 5 minutes. Miles enjoys doing the lives, and plus, since now that I'm paying for this StreamYard, I'm going to use it to the max. I'm sorry, I'm going to use it to the max. Like I said, I tried OBS, and everybody's seen the problems I had with OBS streaming two streams. Same thing, but it was weird. I have no idea why it was happening.
Darrell, say hi to Florence.
Yeah.
Florence,
So,
Florence.
Daryl, have you come up with a day or a month that you'll be coming here to visit? I guess everybody's going to bed.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't blame them.
I'm tired and it's a working day. Working
So,
with
in your all's own opinion, not yet, Daryl. Not yet.
he will send you a video also. That
I'll have to
sometimes you
look at it.
send
Did you send it in
him
Messenger?
you send him what are those pictures that
Oh,
you
the guy with, yeah, that guy that. Never mind. I don't know. I don't know what to name it. Yeah, rain in June. Yeah, yeah, I could. Yeah, rainy season. Yeah, yeah. I'll check it out, though. Phone's being charged right now. All right, you ready to call it quits? All right, we're gonna go ahead and shut everything down. Don't know when the next. Well, Sunday's always guaranteed.
Yeah.
But if you want, we'll take a poll. When's the best time to go live in the States? I know some do it at 9 o'clock at night, but we're all old folks, man. We're in bed by then.
Yeah, because we are planning to do lives during weekdays at least three times a week.
Whatever.
At least three times.
As a matter of fact,
Is it?
like people like Misha and Sandy and some of you others and Daryl, bring you up as a guest because we can do the split screen where it's me and Miles on one side and whoever else on the other side. You can do this with, you can do a lot with StreamYard, a lot. I mean, I could put banners on it. I need to get, or even just put the exchange rate at the bottom, you know,
Yeah.
whatever works. Yes, thank you, Misha. Even Misha. Misha can come up as a guest. What? Not right now. I'm taking, that's what I can do. I can do a lot more with StreamYard than I can do with OBS and with YouTube Studio. All right, so we'll let you all go. I appreciate you all showing up. And I'm just trying to figure out a good time and days, more than one, days that we can do lives. I mean, there's guys out there that have been doing this for years. They don't even notify. They just go live and they got like Charlie. He's got thousands of people watching him, but Charlie's got like 18 million subscribers. So I only got that, I ain't got near that.
Okay.
All right, what else? Okay, I saw that one though. You like the 8 p.m. Sandy? Sandy's one of the originals.
8 p.m.
Yeah,
in
it's Sandy
US.
and Misha.
What the time is 8
8
p.m.
That's
here?
8 o'clock here.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, thank you, Misha. I do appreciate it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know you're from California, right, Misha? So actually, it's what, 5? All right, thank you, Reggae. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate you as always.
No.
Were you? I thought you were, Misha. I thought you were from California. Why was I thinking California?
Virginia.
But, oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Because I had no. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm old. I'm old. I'm sorry.
This is in Virginia. This is
Yeah, I don't know why. Why was I thinking? You look like a California by the your thing. You look like a California girl. You do. That's not a bad thing. You look like a California girl.
oh, Texas.
Huh?
Dara said it's Texas.
That was from Texas. Yes. What are you
Yes,
complaining
yes.
about, man? It's only what? It's 8 o'clock now. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock now. All right, man. We'll let you all go. Hey, Misha, Sandy,
Daryl,
Daryl,
Reggie,
Reggae, Paulie.
big guys.
I appreciate you all showing up, and you all have a wonderful evening. Rest well, and we will talk to you again. And
Beth also.
yeah, and Beth, thank you
Mhm.
very much, Beth. And also, Misha, you're gonna be sending her a friend request.
You
Yeah,
said
yes,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
All right. So I'll be talking to you all later. God bless. Have a great night.
Bye.
Boy, boy.
Have a good night's sleep. Bye.
It's so weird.